Welcome back to the gallery. I am Jordan and you're here with me. How's it going? Yo, it's Valentine's Day. Love is in the air. Listen, drop a like just for it being Valentine's Day. Fuck with me, I mean. Listen, I'm having an excellent day. Not because I'm about to go out to dinner, but because I got new shoes. Wait, hold on. Let me take these yamins off. But let me show you the other ones I got first, and then I'll show you the ones I got on right now. Hold on, give me a quick little second. These, hold on. Hello? Yes, new shoes?
It's me.
Yes, I will purchase you. I got these, so I went to Extra Butter today to get these brain dead Adidas that I wanted for mad long. And while I was in there, they were having they're doing a collab with And One. And these reminded me of Jordan 14s, more specifically the Ferraris. My favorite color is purple, obviously. So I had to get them. And these also just remind me of my boy Jalen. And I know if he saw these, he would have freaked out. So I was like, I gotta get them. So I got these as a little, you know what I mean? As a little, you know what I mean? But then I got these. One sec, I gotta take my shoe off. These Adidas Taekwondo Brain Dead. Beautiful shoe. You know, it's got pockets to pocket stuff. It's got everything you could want in a sneaker. I love this shoe. These are my pickups for the day. Wonderful. We're coming crazy this summer. These, Jalen would love these. Cosmo, I know Cosmo already likes these. He's been on his soccer shoe, you know what I mean? So, yeah, these shoes remind me of my boys, so I love these shoes. But yeah, I'm about to go out to eat, and then, not tonight, but tomorrow morning, in the morning, we gonna paint. But you know, who knows what's gonna happen tonight? I might be going to make some Valentine's Day cards. Who knows? But we're here together. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Anyways, I'll see you in a sec.
One day later.
I know what you're thinking. Jordan is late. Hold on, let me close my blinds. New York can see me right now. So, I know what you're thinking. Jordan, it's late. You should probably be in bed. Don't you need 7 to 8 hours of sleep? That's very astute of you. I do. But this painting is essentially all set up, and all I need to do is make a few more adjustments to the face, or not the face, her hair, and I'll be good to go to paint tomorrow. So I'm excited. You know, tonight's session won't be super long. You know what I'm saying? Tonight is just let's make sure everything is everything so we can do what we need to do when it's time to do it phase. So we're gonna keep it cute this evening. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause really we just trying to make sure everything is all right before we get into this tomorrow. And obviously we'll double check everything before we actually paint tomorrow. But for right now, you know what I'm saying? Like, we just making sure. So all day I've been thinking about, I'm sure you're wondering, Jordan, what were you doing today? Well, I was packing some executive's office so he could move from his office to his new one. And that doesn't sound sound too bad, right? But the problem for me is that's such a waste of my time, but I know I need the bread right now, so that's how I spend my time. And you know, there are days where I contemplate just walking out of my job because I know that I'm worth more. And I have a higher purpose than just to, you know, punch in and do whatever the fuck. There's this quote I've been thinking about all week, and essentially it says, what you feed grows. And I'm trying to feed myself, and whether that's through books, interviews, or just hanging out with friends, you know, my life goal is to enrich myself as much as possible. And through self-enrichment, I can become a better version of myself, and I can get closer to the version of me that is fulfilled. You know, like I'm interested in every facet of life that can fulfill me. It was just Valentine's Day. I know I recorded the other day and I went out to eat. You know what I mean? And I celebrated Love Day and all that. You know what I mean? Happy Love Day to all my lovers out there. You know what I mean? But Damn, I lost my train of thought, y'all. One of the most beautiful parts about recording yourself is you get this opportunity to play back what you're saying. And so if you forget something, never forget. But yeah, so I was saying, I've been thinking a lot about just developing myself and just in being the greatest version of me and what that looks like and all of the things. And I have friends who have been doing very well for themselves lately in terms of the art world. And I think a lot about, what do I want? And will certain things enrich me and will they make me feel good about myself? And I don't think they will. You know, I think it'll feel empty, truthfully. I was talking to my mom this week, and this may sound lame, but I just want to be seen. All my life I wanted to be seen, and I don't think trying to fit into something to be seen will make me feel good about who I am. I'm coming to terms with the fact that I don't need other people to see me for me to see myself. And I think what I've been waiting on is for Jordan to see Jordan. And I finally do. I hope. Still up for debate. I think I'm kind of doing too much. You know, I've been told you can redraw a little too much sometimes. So I don't want to do that. I think I'm happy with where I stand so far right here, right now. And actually, let me just put in some of these shadows, and then we'll keep it moving real smooth. Like I think I finally see myself. And I don't know if you ever worry about this. Let me know down below. I'm curious, but I'm curious if you ever worry that the thing that you think you've always wanted for your entire life won't be what you thought it was, and if that scares you. Because I'll tell you right now, it scares me, or it did. I think these days I'm a little more, what I'm really after is an audience, not necessarily the approval of the establishment. Because I've seen what happens to people who get that and how they can lock you out if they decide you're not what they want anymore. Okay, so this portrait is of my friend Nikita, whom I have not spoken to. Honestly, it might even be since I took this photo. Well, I didn't take this photo, Jalen took this photo, but I directed it. Doesn't matter. We took some photos. But I think this is good for the evening, and I'll set it up tomorrow with paint. You know, like we'll actually start painting. I'm pretty excited. Because I feel like I've hit a groove now where I'm just like, I'm painting almost every day, and I'm just staying engaged with the work, you know? Ooh, okay, so I'm about to clean up, but I do wanna show y'all something. So I picked these up last Wednesday. Tomorrow is Wednesday. I'm going to the comic book shop. It is going to be Absolute Wednesday. It's Absolute Wednesday. Every Wednesday, my boy Jalen would review comics. And, you know, I just recently have been able to go back to the comic book shop, and I started reading The Infernal Hulk. Yo, when I tell you, this shit is crazy, bro.
Hulk is wildin', nigga, wildin'.
Like, nigga possessed by a demon.
Wildin'.
Bugging out. I also picked up this other one. What is this called? I think it's like Beating Heart. What is this? Bleeding Hearts. Great. It's kind of, essentially it's the plot of Warm Bodies where a zombie is becoming a human. We'll see how it goes, but I like it so far. It's only the first issue. But I think I'm actually gonna talk about my comics tomorrow when I get them. I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. It's 5:43 in the morning. On the dot, I need a crack. Well, it's early, I'm up, I just got out the shower. And I figured I'd just kind of hang out and talk. I wanted to paint, but I think with it being this early in the morning, I wanna dedicate my focus to either speaking or painting. And after I'm done recording, I'll work on the painting. But I feel like just waking up is the best time for me to get this off, which is, I don't think I want to be a conventional artist in the way where it's like, you have a gallery and you go to Art Basel or Art Week, whatever they call it now, and you show once a year at your gallery with the big show, and then you do group shows for the rest of the year. I want to be able to also, Happy Lunar New Year. It was yesterday, but you know what I mean? Happy Lunar New Year to all my folks that celebrate.
We're starting the new year off right. But I want to be able to have the flexibility, the mobility as an artist to do what I want when I please and to sort of adapt to the landscape as I see fit. And I think a lot about how Picasso was able to change his style, but when you become a recognized and mainstream artist, you become a stock. And what I mean by that is people buy into your art because it becomes a holder of value. And when Picasso would change his style, when someone would give him a commission, they would be upset. But we look back fondly on all of his different eras because we get to see where he was at in life. And it opened up so many doors for other artists to pursue different visual pathways. And I don't want to just be a stock. I'm a person, and people change, art changes. And I don't know what this YouTube channel will ultimately end up being, but I do know that I want it to be a marker of what I'm thinking about and where I'm at in life. And whether that's good or bad, you know, I just want to keep documenting and recording this because who knows where things will end up. But I do know, I think this painting is actually going to be my favorite. I think it's going to be incredibly beautiful. I'm really nervous about the outcome of it, I won't lie, but I feel like I'm getting my confidence as an artist back. And each painting I do, I get a little bit better. And so I just want to do a bunch of paintings. The other day, a friend of mine was in the New York Times, and I was really proud of him, but then it bummed me out because I'm like, damn, dude, I feel like I'm not doing anything. And that goes back to what I was saying last night about wanting to be visible and wanting to be seen. Someone being in the New York Times doesn't make me or break me. I think it just kind of reminds me that I want to do more. And I know I'm capable of more. And so when I'm not getting recognized, I feel like I've let myself down. Hold on one second. Coffee's ready. I've been watching a bunch of these John Kiriakou videos. He's this ex-CIA whistleblower who exposed the United States. He exposed the United States for their whistleblowing program, and they're fascinating. Just hearing about the life of a spy, because you think about James Bond and Kingsman and stuff like that, and it's insane. But yeah, watch a John Kiriakou interview. They're so weird. They're so weird. Also, if you made it this far in the video, put down in the comments below, early bird gets the worm, because we up, we grinded, we here, Nate. I actually think I should probably drink this coffee and work on the painting. I mean, hopefully by the start of next video, we'll be out of the shadows and into the face. I don't really know, I can't call it. Yeah, I gotta paint on this because I'm going to the homie's crib today to help him work on some of his art. Thank you for hanging out with me today, yesterday, and tomorrow. Please, if you're not a subscriber, subscribe. It doesn't hurt. It's free. It's free. Comment. Leave a like if you will. Tell somebody. I'm going to get to work, and I will talk to you super duper soon. Peace.
Griselda. Hey yo.